Everyone, and welcome to the Prince Magnum channel where hot rodding and romance do coexist. I'm your host, Prince Magnum. Welcome to another Urban Survival. This is the series that you guys asked for, and by golly, you're going to get it. Basically, in this particular run, we're going to begin working on one of those axe heads that I showed you from last week. We had it soaking for a few days in distilled white vinegar, and basically I've taken and started kind of getting an idea of what we're going to be looking at in this particular live stream. A lot of it's going to be focused on cleaning up all the rust and everything, making sure that there's no rust to have to worry about. We're also going to begin kind of reshaping these scarred up areas. And yes, we actually broke out what is not just a prop in the office. We actually got out a file, so we're going to begin reshaping that and begin looking at getting this sanded up and looking good. Are we probably going to take it all the way to that higher mirror shine that a lot of you are familiar with? Probably. I don't know yet. You can definitely tell I have been working on this already. What's going on, Mikey G? Good to see you, buddy. So, yesterday had a great time doing the Tuesday Night Madness. Absolutely fantastic. Today, after work, what's going on, Chairman? After work today, we went and picked up Project Spirit. Got that good news, bad news scenario. What's going on, filming? My goodness, everybody's coming in. That's awesome. Yeah. Look, I already started restoring that axe head that I was talking about. Already started. I think it's going to be an interesting run today. It's all right. You know, it's one of those things. I understand everyone's got to take a moment, you know. Honestly, what seemed to help me get a little bit better at playing Fortnite was doing the Save the World. Believe it or not, it actually made me a better player. What's going on, Think Different? It made me an overall better player. That's what I found worked. Because I got into that, that whole thing of taking on NPCs. And one of the problems that I notice a lot of people do is when and we were doing it. We were all doing it. When we seen the Marauders, what did we do? We tried to go around them, tried to avoid them because they're tough. Well, with the Save the World, I got the idea, we'll take them on anyways, you know. Hey, what's going on, Meowdred? Well, before you go lurky turkey, check it out. I got an axe to grind. Hey, what's going on, Queen? So I started showing y'all this last week before I took my day off, and we dunked them down. There you go. And dunked it down inside of the vinegar. Well, this is one of the axe heads, the one that's salvageable. The other one, Princess Faye asked me to clean it up, give it the high mirror, give it almost the near mirror shine, and she wants me to basically set it up as if we were going to use it, but it's not going to be ever used again. It's going to be turned into a piece of art. There you go. But the Save the World actually made a big difference because I found out that basically by taking on those Marauders, we get those rocket launchers. And when I have a rocket launcher and I've got all of you guys watching me with that rocket launcher, that's when the game changes. And Princess Faye and I did that a couple of days ago. And it's like, that's when things started changing. Yeah, today's Ian's birthday. I hope he comes in so we can wish him a happy birthday. That's our boy there. Well, see, tomorrow would actually be his birthday for me. Right now it's for him, but that means the celebration starts tonight. Which tomorrow is oh, hubby's downloading Fortnite. He better. Better. He's missing out on all the excitement. Um, and depending on how this project continues to go throughout this stream, oh, is he? All right. Yeah, depending on how today's project goes, working on this particular axe head. Again, this is one that we bought at a a little yard sale, $5. Okay, and normally a good camping axe where I live can cost anywhere from 12 all the way up to $25. And in some cases, even more than that, depending on how much money you want to spend. Well, these old axe heads, even if they were cheap, they were still good. Okay. Mostly back then, if you bought the expensive ones, you bought it because of the name. Well, that's how a lot of that stuff was back then. So, you know, I mean, you could still see some pitting and you could see where it's been banged around and stuff like that. That doesn't bother me. So this axe is actually going to turn out pretty nice for the most part. And it does look like it's good quality American steel. At one time, our country was known for its steel. If you wanted the best steel, you came to the United States. And it's not like that anymore. I really wish it was. And if you want if you want a great example of what our steel used to be like, this is it. This should tell you. We made, as a matter of fact, for those of you over in the UK, during the Second World War, we had what we called the Lend-Lease Act. You guys loved our weaponry, good quality stuff. You guys loved it, especially our 30 cal machine guns made by Browning. You guys mounted those to everything, and I mean everything. But you guys had the better light machine gun, believe it or not, better than ours. And we had the BAR, but our BAR had problems with the magazine, and you guys had the Bren, and you guys used that all the way up until like the 1960s. The thing was impressive by no stretch of the imagination. Amazing weapon. But anyhow, get off topic. Ours were made of the magazines for the BAR were made of this cheap aluminum, and theirs were like these heavy steel gauge magazines, and they didn't have problems with feeding. Other than that, our BAR was better. Other than that, so the Bren gun, they had this neat design. It was really neat, and it fed in through the top, and it was gravity fed. That's what made it better. For what they called walking fire back then. But we used to have a great steel company, great steel here in the United States. And this is an example. I mean, I haven't even begun sharpening this thing. And I mean, I could probably, just as it is right now, probably put some sort of a finish on it, take it out, and already begin chopping trees. I mean, right away. I mean, I just cleaned this thing up, a little bit. We're going to finish cleaning it, and we're going to start getting rid of the rough, jagged edges where it's been banged around, like here and here. You can see that. And then over here. Yep. Actually, you shouldn't have to own a BAR. No, actually, the BAR fires 30-06. The same 30-06. The same one as the Garand, the Springfield 1903 uses the same round, and along with that, the Browning machine guns from World War I and World War II used the same cartridge. We were really big on that 30-06. It was a 30 caliber cartridge, and that thing was amazing, absolutely devastating. And our hunters still swear by it. Every redneck hunter under the sun. Doesn't surprise me. But it's one of those things you could use it in its original configure. Well, you also have to get it. Probably has something to do with the automatic feed, because it's full with the flip of the switch, it's full rock and roll. You had semi-automatic and you had full rock and roll. None of this 3-round burst stuff. It was walking fire, 20 rounds of 30-06. It probably has something to do with the mechanism. It fires a 308 now. Probably some sort of stupid bump stop. Anyhow. But no, like I said, I came out here, I started working on this, start cleaning it up. There was weird grease packed on the end of this. I had a heck of a time getting it cleaned off, but I got it cleaned off. Spent about 20 minutes just kind of getting an idea what we were getting into today. See if there's any major pitting. And as soon as I finish this, I'm gonna grab my electric drill. So I won't be using the angle grinder today. I think that might be a little too trying to hold on to this because I don't have a vise, but trying to hold on to this dang thing and trying to use an angle grinder at the RPM level, it would rip that axe out of my hand, and Queen Bee would jump right all over my ass if anything happened to my hands, like that. She would chew my ass out. So I think the drill will be just fine for today. And again, this is urban survival. Knowing how to do things like this, pick up, stuff that you might find at a junkyard, a secondhand store, Goodwill, or flea markets, sometimes called swap meets, depending on where you live in the country. Or knowing how to pick up stuff like this at a yard sale, garage sale, rummage sale, doesn't matter. Okay, knowing how to pick stuff up like this and put it, restore it back to working condition, and maybe even turning into something even nicer. Again, even if you don't use it, even if you never use it, it's still something that you can trade, you could sell, and get those items that under normal circumstances during this pandemic, you might not be able to get your hands on due to shortage. Remember that whole TP thing? The whole toilet paper thing we were dealing with? Well, damn straight you would. So that's what this is all about. Showing you guys some new skills that will be able to kind of help you guys through. And this is a series that was kind of asked for, which I was really surprised on while I'm finishing up my smoke. I was really kind of surprised because this is when I started initially, when the Prince Magnum channel started out and I was doing stuff like this, believe it or not, nobody watched it. So you fast forward 6 years later, when the channel really, nearly 5 years ago, the channel started actually becoming a thing, and in those early days when I was doing stuff like this, I was just flexing my muscles. When I starting out talking about EDC and things like that. And when I mean EDC, everyday carry, what's an everyday carry? Like a good pocket knife. When I started off doing stuff like that, nobody watched, You fast forward to now, everybody's looking for a way to kind of figure out how to do something, how to take care of themselves. And what was once a throwaway idea here on the channel is now a brand new one all over again. The irony of that, right? So we're back to, what was once an old idea becomes new again. And the funny thing about the Prince Magnum channel, sometimes that does happen. So I know at the end of this year, In Your Face goes away, but that doesn't mean in a couple of years, the need for it won't be back. Right now, it's just a series that has left a bad taste in my mouth. So that's where we stand on all of this. So I'm curious how this thing's going to clean up. Like I said, I already kind of started. You can get a good idea where I've worked. You can kind of see. If you're able to, I would recommend you going full screen so you'll be able to see everything here in a minute. And I will do my best to keep everything in camera shot. While power tools are going, while I'm working, it'll be difficult for me to keep up with the chat. So do the best moderators, do the best you can, kind of assisting me if you would. This will be practice for later in the week because later this week we will be doing a grow stream. So if you're looking to Well, however it works, we're just going to rock and roll. All right, so let's have some fun. Queen, you Henri Cuss. I wouldn't have you any other way, sweetie. Okay. Here's our X. There we go. This is only a drill. How you doing, Raven? Sorry I couldn't say much. I'm running power tools. Queen doesn't like it when I run power tools. She wants me to focus on the task at hand. All righty. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Yeah, I was going to ask you how you were doing. You're reading my mind. I'm glad to see you're doing good. Right now, as the joke goes for this particular stream, I got an axe to grind. Check that out, man. Just cleaning this thing up, getting it all nice and reshaped now. Using our old friend that it's not just a prop in the office, okay? It's not just a prop. We have to get this all cleaned out. No rust, no nothing. We don't want to leave anything in there because we don't want to pay for the same real estate. Yeah, the old file that we used for that one joke. Maybe I'll be able to live up to the moniker. Right now, I'm just removing all the jagged edges. And while I'm also here, I'm going to go ahead and start reshaping the end. This part here, the actual edge. We're going to use the file to, cleaning it up, and we're going to restore this thing to something a little bit more useful than, say like a rusty old paperweight. So we're going to take the Look at that. That banged up edge, all gone. I got that spot to take down just a little bit more. Watching me on your television, and Queen's liking this. Oh, yeah. This will remove any possible jagged edges. The only jagged edge we want, and it's not even going to be that jagged, is right here. The actual cutting blade of it. Right there. I'm not happy with that. Wish I had a vise. Of course, at that point, I wish I had a real shop. Give a big thumbs up if you're enjoying this. Learning a new skill. I think everybody should always learn a new, be always willing to learn a brand new skill. There you go. What's going on, Supreme? I am restoring an axe head. So, as the title would suggest, I got an axe to grind. What do you think of that? Coming right along, isn't it? Here we go. Look at that. What was once a rusty hunk of junk is actually turning back into something really nice. Isn't that something? That's awesome. Man, oh man. Gonna be a lot of grind. It's gonna be a lot of filing there. I need to quit smoking so much. That's funny. Good to see you. Good to see you, Supreme. Guess I could. Right. Later this week, we're going to be doing grow streams. Look at that. There we go. Look. Got the worst of that. I mean, I actually have a cutting edge now. Ha ha! Right? Pun intended. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This thing is, you can already see, I've not even sharpened it. And what's next? Fortnite? No, no, not tonight. That's I only do that on Ian's channel or anybody else's channel. I won't do that on mine. I won't take that from anybody. But if anybody wants me to be on their channel, I will. Whatever it takes to help. If me being there helps bring you more viewers, of course, I'll do it. Man, look at that. Huh. Actually, I've gotten pretty good. Gotten pretty good at Fortnite. Come on, Mikey G, back me up on that. I've gotten pretty good at it. Thank you, Queen. I've pretty much landed every rank. Well, no, that depends on how you look at it. If you played a year ago, well, some players are pretty damn good. There's a couple things I wish they would do to the game, but that's my opinion sort of thing. Honestly, normally I wouldn't play a game like that, but when you play with the right people, you just have fun. And that's all it is to me. I still don't. Supreme, I don't know anything about the building stuff. You want to know about the building stuff? You want to talk to Mr. Raven Nuts, who's lurking in the background. Huh. But Mr. Raven's he's really good at his building. He's actually amazing as a player. I played a couple rounds with him and I had a blast. Raven, I was bragging on you as being a Fortnite player and being really good at it. Nah. I was bragging on you being really good. Yeah, bullshit, man. I've watched you in action, brother. You damn good. Damn good. Don't let him fool you. Yeah, bullshit, man. Covered my ass in a few rounds. Say, right about now's the time for me to pull a practical joke on Queen. As I'm going over the axe head like that. Oh, really? You gotta say, what's going on, Kevin? Cleaning up that axe head I was talking about. Well, I'll tell you what, Raven, you're damn good. Hell, you're better than me, but that's not saying much. I'm not that good. I'll hold my own. See, right about now is the best time to pull a practical joke on Queen. As I'm working the axe head, act like I cut myself and go, oh, oh, like that, and watch her panic. She's 5 foot in there. You're not funny. You're not funny right now. Oh, I don't have the console to do that. Poor Queen. Poor Queen, I'm always giving her so much grief. Hi, honey. What was that, Kevin? There you go. Nothing wrong with that. Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question, Roy. I don't know. We might. I would like to do that at some point. That's a good question. That's a real good question. I honestly don't know. Okay. I would like to, and um, that would be nice. Yeah, I know it's Ian's birthday. I was hoping he'd poke in so we could wish him a big happy birthday. Because I know on the other side of the world, you guys are already on the next day. It's already Thursday for you guys. Well, it's one of those things that, I mean, it's a tomato thing when it comes to, to games. Um, it's some people will swear up and down one series is great, while another swears up and down that it sucks. I think it all boils down to what do you like? And I will say that what I enjoy about Fortnite is it gives me a chance to hang out with everybody. And I'm not streaming. There's no stress of streaming. It's just me and, a few of you all in the Maverick Nation hanging out, Wang Chung, and we're goofing off and we're having a good time. We can be competitive at the same time, and that's what I enjoy. No, we're not taking this all the way to the end. This is just a restoration. Okay. I would love to be able to actually take y'all out to some place where maybe I might be able to actually build something with this, do some actual, like bushcraft stuff that I've learned over the years, do something like that. That would be wonderful, but I do not have the property to do that. And I don't know anyone who really does. Um, but I would enjoy doing that one day. But for right now, all I could do is just what we're doing right now. But if you do enjoy stuff that we can do, Roy, you seem like you're fairly new to the channel. Let me introduce you to I'm the host, and I do a lot of the work, yeah. But the real star? No, I'm smoking a cigar. I smoke a cigar. There you go. Come on, you uncooperative. My hands are so dirty, I can't even get the camera to flip. Isn't that something? No, I'm a cigar smoker. There you go. That's the real star of the show. That's Project Spirit, my 1975 Ford Maverick. Always doing something to her. Except right now we're in the middle of getting some stuff together to begin changing her over from a manual to an automatic. So that's the real star right down there. That's Project Spirit. Right? And that's one of the stray cats in the neighborhood. But anyhow, that's the main project. But for right now, I'm not able to do anything else at the moment. Right now, I'm just, we're waiting on parts, and we just got her back from the shop, which we'll go down and I'll show you what happened in a nutshell. And we're talking about a car that's, this November will be 46 years old. Her original engine is still there. Yep. And so tomorrow actually will be a live stream of Sober Talk. Now, Sober Talk is the series where I talk about the fact that I'm in recovery, sober member of Alcoholics Anonymous, and I have not. Okay, honey, I loves you. And as a sober member of Alcoholics Anonymous, I haven't touched a drink or a drug in over 14 and a half years. So I'm very proud of my sobriety. And I definitely recommend, if you're curious about sobriety or just what it's like or anything like that, maybe you know someone, maybe you have a loved one who's trying to get into recovery, or maybe you yourself are trying to get into recovery. I don't know. Whatever the case may be, I will, basically tell you my story, what it's been like for me, so you can kind of get that perspective. So it's just one of those things that I don't mind sharing my story. Sometimes those of us in Alcoholics Anonymous become so anonymous that we're of no help to anyone. Thank you. I appreciate that. And you'll also have to excuse the apprehension from all my moderators. I have went from having a troll to a plain old stalker. It's actually ridiculous. The dude is like obsessed with me. It's messed up. And it's so bad now the police are getting involved. So it has reached a whole new level of stupid, We love you too, Kevin. Wouldn't have you any other way, But no, mostly right now, Today is just, getting the process started of cleaning up this old axe head. I actually bought this at a flea market, along with one that is, I mean, it can be reforged, but I don't have the means to reforge. But this one, this axe head, I mean, technically $5 for this axe head. All I got to do is buy a handle, and in essence, I basically took a useless, hunk of metal ready for the scrap heap and returned it, and we're returning it now to something useful. And in the series Urban Survival, with everything going on, yeah, 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 it's yeah, he got a fascination with me. Uh, so yeah, that's the thing. He's stalking my channel, been threatening me and other people's channels, just stuff like that. I mean, it's reached a. I actually have to do a recorded video where I'm going to actually have to talk about what's basically transpiring, and what and kind of like the guidelines for moderators, what they're actually. Some moderators don't get in here as often as they should. Uh, you know, to to keep up with things, if you know what I'm saying. And we have some here that are so faithful. I mean, they pretty well know what I'm doing from day to day. I swear to God, some of them, I swear that they're right next door to me. They know so much. But that's just the beautiful thing about having the channel that I have. We're not so big yet that that no one knows what's going on. Yeah, yeah, it's reached epidemic proportion. Queen, we wouldn't have you any other. Queen, I swear to God, you got to be. I keep waiting. One of these times I'm going to be cooking something. You're going to knock on the door. Come on in. Well, uh, Supreme, when I get a chance to work with you next, I'll pass on the details of it. But yeah, it's gotten ridiculous. No, he's not here. He's not here. We love you too, Meowdred. There's another sweet lady right there, Meowdred. Her and her husband Minion. Great people. Good people all the way through. We got a lot of couples that come into the Prince Magnum channel. We got a lot of couples here on the Prince Magnum channel. We with the Surviving Romance series, which later this week I am definitely going to be trying to take and making homemade bread into homemade bruschetta. Yeah, that's going to be cool as hell. You guys are going to love that. Uh, on the romance, yeah, we know you got like some sort of identity crisis thing going on there, Supreme. He helps run up my watch time. Wouldn't have him any other way. And I actually were grabs that axe and flips it. Right? No, we're just taking this down. We're cleaning it up. Figured it'd be a great way to kill some time. And here in a bit, we'll go down to Project Spirit and we'll take a look see. Right. You're such a goof, man. Now, Friday, point down. Yeah, I know. What's going on, Trendorama? You're gonna love it, Trend. Hang on a second. Let me get some light. Let me shed some light on the subject. Ooh, I was getting scared of the dark. Check it out. Check it out. Been restoring an old axe head. Check that out, man. Isn't that something? Already got some rough edges taken away. We've got all the burrs off of the edge. Shoot, it's not even, I haven't even had a chance to fully sharpen it yet. And I'm telling you, this thing, I could probably, as soon as I get a handle on it, I could probably go split wood with it. Yep. Yep. So as the title suggested, I had an axe to grind. Yep, we're getting somewhere, and I'm just getting the rough edges down, just seeing where we need to take off any material and start getting it cleaned up, making it a useful device again. Right. Tell y'all a funny joke. Back in my old days working the nursing homes, I actually said, I actually had this joke. And when I would get pissed off, and what I would do was I would make this joke. I'd say, I could have been anything. I could have been a doctor. I could have been a farmer. Shoot, how hard is it to be a farmer? You get up every day, get a hoe in your hands, and you plant seeds. I'll let y'all take that in for a second. Yeah, I said that. That's my farmer joke. That's my farmer joke. Now, from that joke, I told that at work, pissed off one day, because when I get upset, I make a joke. Right? then when I told that joke, the gal who heard this, my med tech counterpart, she's like, I heard about all the women you need not tell that joke. I've heard about all the women you slept with. And I turned around and I just smiled right at her and said, sleep had nothing to do with it. Should have seen the look on her face. Nope, just restored an old axe. Found this at a yard sale. Bought it, $5. Okay, and to me, I mean, One Direction. Well, I'm just trying to take the burrs off. I'm not working on this end. Normally, I would agree with you, but I'm just trying to get this down, and we'll worry about the actual edge later on. I'm just trying to get the worst of it. It doesn't have a name on it yet. I haven't put a name on it. I haven't, like I said, I don't know how. Supreme, you're just you. You're just you. But no, it didn't have a name. I don't know how old it is. I couldn't tell you. Don't know anything about it. Doesn't have any discernible markings or anything. So for all I know, it could be really old or it could not be old at all. I don't know. But I figured we'd go ahead and get the rust off of it, get it cleaned up. Yeah, here's the actual edge here. And mainly I just wanted to get the rough stuff cleared off of it. And in one of the next live streams, we're going to start actually taking it down to a mirror shine, wet sanding and things like that. So that's what I'm actually working on. Yeah, yeah. It looks like it's been well used, at one time. And like I said, it wasn't even a block from here, and I bought it at the flea market. Yeah, and I soaked it for probably about 2 3 days in distilled white vinegar because I'm not using my good vinegars because I do cooking with that. I figure I'd go ahead and just clean it up and use it, or maybe get it cleaned up enough and might even be able to trade it for something. You never know. You never know what people are looking for nowadays with all the shortages. So I figure I'd go ahead, use my abilities from working on cars, doing body work and things like that, and apply it to something else. I seen other people doing it on YouTube, and figured, well, why don't I do it too? And we've already restored 2 hammers. I got to finish one of the hammer projects. I got to touch it up a little bit, but a ball peen hammer, and those we've used the hell out of those hammers already. My wife, Princess Faye, loves it. Loves her hammer. She calls it Smasher. Bought it, and I knew the dang thing was going to be junk. I knew it was going to be junk. And I got maybe 2 uses out of it, and I threw it in a box. Figured I'd work on it later. That thing rusted up. It was cheap Chinese hunk of junk, man. And, then all of a sudden I seen people restoring stuff like that. I thought, well, shoot, I could do that. And we'll go in, we'll look at the tools that we've already restored here on the channel. They're not the prettiest to look at, but they're useful, and that's all that matters. No, it's a half moon shape, more or less. And I'm using the flat side, and I just grabbed one file. I didn't, and I used the round side and all that to kind of knock out the worst on the inside of the handle. Well, where the handle goes. So that's kind of what we're doing there. So I figured what I could do is get this thing all cleaned up, or get a good start on it, and then one of the next streams, we'll wet sand it, get it all cleaned up, mirror shine probably, and then we'll look at getting a handle for it and finish it up in a part 3. And I know there's other people out there that do a better job than me, but you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm having a good time doing it. And if anybody else gets any ideas, go for it. But I just want to get the worst of it, start making it into something useful again. Which, we did get a second axe head, but it would almost have to be reforged. Alrighty, Chairman, you go rest up, buddy. But I figured, we could get in here and start doing something. And if I've said it once, I'll say it again. Through this whole pandemic, if you haven't learned a new skill or picked up a new hustle or a new craft, why? Why have you not done something? Why have you not done anything this pandemic? Do something, okay? Make something of yourself. Get off your butt and learn a new project. Read a book, do something, learn. Because if you're sitting there going, well, I wished I could have, or I wish I had the capability, wish in one hand, shit in the other. See which one gets fuller. Instead of wishing, why not get out there and make it happen? I actually live in a small town right in the middle of Missouri. As a matter of fact, right across the street from me, it looks like a dang forest. And it's like that in behind my apartment complex. Most people can't even find this. I think finally Google Maps just added us a couple of years ago, if that's any indication. Just a real small town, is where I live. And I love it down here. I like the small town life. As a matter of fact, oh, really? Pennsylvania, huh? We've got a few people from Pennsylvania that come in, and real good people. Oh, all right. But, and we all love our queen bee here. We love her to pieces. I'm just about happy with that edge. Look at that. That looks 1,000 times better than what I started with. 1,000 times better. And again, you could actually see where it got gouged there like somebody was using it for something or it got dropped and banged up there. So I had to clean up the edges around the side where it kind of flared out. And I'm sorry to hear that. Welcome to this live stream, and oh yeah, yeah, that's what we're working on right now. I'm glad you're here. Here on the channel, we try to help everyone forget what's going on in the world. And real quick, what I'm doing is not the coolest part of the channel. We primarily do custom cars and romance. For you, King, let me introduce you to none other than Project Spirit, my 1975 Ford Maverick four-door sedan. Here in just a bit, we're going to go down and I'm going to show you guys what's kind of going on with her and everything. But that is my baby. That's my project car. That's the car I've had. That's the real star of this channel. And the original inline six is still there. Coming up on 300,000 all original miles, averages 40 miles to the gallon on the highway, with a top speed of around 130 miles an hour. Queen Bee is going to kill me because she knows that I know how fast that car goes. So, so here in just a bit, we'll go down. We'll take a look at the old project car. Oh, really? So you can appreciate, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's a fun car. I mean, a lot of people turn their nose up at the old four-door cars, but I'll tell you right now, I like the old four-door classics. You know, the reason why I like the four-door classics is simply put, the four-door classics, perfect for family. Oh, yeah, who doesn't? Who doesn't love a good 70s car? And some people, you know, oh, now you're talking my game. You're talking my kind of engine. I am a big fan of the 289, but that's there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. So right now, what I'm actually doing is, like I said, just working on that axe head. Something to do. You know, I enjoy working on stuff. You know, rebuilding stuff, refurbishing, and just taking what was once old and making it new again. I enjoy that stuff. And most everyone in here is in the gaming community. So when they get tired of just video games, right? When they get tired of doing just video games, they can come here. We could do whatever it is. Sometimes I even do video games myself every now and again. I am currently, don't tell Ian, but I'm currently working on a Legend of Zelda video game theory for him. Oh, you were a PC gamer? A lot of us actually get together and play Fortnite together, and we have a good time. And we even have some couples in here, just a little bit. We're just an interesting cross section, and we even have some people across the pond. Just a lot of good people in here, and we have a good time. That's really what we're all about, just having a good time, and I try to bring you all along and learn something, and you know, that sort of thing. War Thunder. I actually met my wife playing World of Warcraft. That's an interesting story in itself. Yep. So we got all walks of life. And again, you know, some people come in here. Now, sometimes, at least once a week, my wife also puts makeup on me. And you're an old wowhead too? Oh, man. I'm going to have to finish that video now. Kind of a heads up, King's Outdoors, about around once a week, my wife puts me in makeup, and you all are introduced to everybody's favorite hostess, Cinnamon. Yeah. It's great comedy relief. Great comedy relief. And my wife gets to showcase her amazing abilities as an artist. She's an amazing makeup artist. If you go to my last live stream, you'll see, if it's ever titled something like Prince Dragnum or a makeup live stream. So, love it. I love it. Um, but yeah, and it's great comedy relief. Poor Queen Bee, her and Meowdred actually both. Yeah. Kind of be careful with the sub word, but YouTube gets kind of fussy about that bullshit. What do you think the button says, YouTube? They're just saying what's on the button. Bite me. It's just one of those things. YouTube can kiss my ass on that. They're really gonna like it. I keep forgetting to tell you guys this. I got something in my email, and yes, I double checked to make sure it wasn't a scam. I have to contact a lawyer. There's a class action. Oh, YouTube considers it spam. YouTube considers it spam. Real quick, you guys are going to be interested to know this. For those that do not know, if you look at the Prince Magnum channel's URL, you will notice that it is a custom URL. That means that the Prince Magnum channel has been at one time monetized by YouTube. I had the whole AdSense account, the whole 9 yards. YouTube owes me money, big time. And this was a few years ago during the adpocalypse. They hadn't paid up. Well, guess who got an email from a lawyer who's handling a class action lawsuit against Google and YouTube? Yeah, I got that letter saying, do you want in on this? Yeah, the Prince Magnum channel gets to weigh in against YouTube. They owe me money. Yeah. Motherfuckers, they should have never made an enemy. Should have just gave me the money. Said, we'll turn your monetization on when you meet our standards. Here's your money. Because I brought that up to them. Like, oh no, you don't have enough. Okay. You go feel awfully funny. Right now, I know Queen's laughing about that. Like, did they really were they that stupid? Keep prepping. Yep. I keep jerking with my channel. People don't always get the notifications like they're supposed to. Freaking homos. Yeah, I used a word I know I shouldn't. It was the only one I could think of at the moment. I was really angry. That's for me and my money, you know? There we go. Oh yeah, that got a good bite. I know, Queen. Not the most PC at the moment, you know? Yeah, I get upset about that. You know? Pie in the face. Now, Queen, why would you smack your favorite host? Your favorite host is Cinnamon. And for the longest time, I used to pull my hair up to the top of my head like a Pebbles hairdo. And I would occasionally flip it from one side to the other and kind of give this sensual look at the camera. Queen would die laughing. That was the early days of the Prince Dragnum live streams. We had a lot of fun. With those. And now, a couple weeks ago, what did we do? Oh shoot. I can't slap you. let's see, we did Harley Quinn, the Harley Quinn look, and everyone had a good time with that one. The Harley Quinn look from Suicide Squad. Oh no! Oh no, Supreme. There you go. Now, I know this Friday, for those of you who got channels, we're going to do a grow stream. Oh, that's funny. That's fun. I've actually almost done that. There you go, King. Check out that edge. Got rid of pretty much almost all the burrs in it. Really no gouging now on that. We got rid of that earlier. Hadn't made a video yet? Well, don't stop. That's funny. Yep. And for those that don't know, Supreme Games is actually my co-worker. I work with him. I've been enjoying some of his content he's been putting out. We got a place where we can get those real easy. We got a farm supply store not too far from here, and they sell amazing hickory handles. That's exactly what we're going to look at. And I know they'll let me bring it in and kind of size it up and everything. Yeah. We got some really awesome farm supply places around here, but the one that we go to here on the channel, and it's the best place to get the motor oil for my car, is a place called Rural King, and amazing place. I don't know if they're where you're at or not, but I know here they're really nice. Oh, really? Oh, you were there for my Rocky Horror Picture Show drag stream. That's right, Trend. That one was fun. That one was fun. And should have been there with the one before, where we did a couple of them with makeup that Boy George wore, and I love the one that Princess Faye did on me from his video. It's a Miracle was my favorite. That's by far still my favorite. Right, right. Yeah, yeah. Technically, you're not in the actual South until you get down near the boot heel of Missouri. Then you're in the actual South. But, it's one of those. I have not heard that in years. I haven't heard that one in years. Most of the time, I hear that I look like John Lennon's son, Julian Lennon. Well, we might have to do that sometime. I don't know. Well, we did his "It's a Miracle," and then we did one of them from his song "Miss Me Blind," and I like that one too. Just thinking about that song tune gets stuck in your head, man. I love that one. I always admired Boy George for doing what he did at the time he did it, because if anybody remembers the 1980s, I grew up as a kid in the 1980s, and there were still a lot of holdups from the 70s. Oh, you got to think for Johnny Depp, Queen. I want to tell TFZ. For the record, because the Prince Magnum channel has been getting as big as it has, there is a joke that I tell. Princess Faye doesn't like it, but the joke is, you know how some couples 70. Okay, so you remember. Um, in let's see. The joke is, you know how married couples have that whole thing that they say. Yep, Culture Club, 1982. Yeah. Um, You know how married couples, they always have that kind of like that gag. They'll say, well, if there's one person that you could, one celebrity you could sleep with and I wouldn't consider it cheating and I'd let you do it. Depeche Mode, yeah, another great one. Who would it be? And the joke is, when I start ending up on those lists, then we know I've made it. Princess Faye's like, you're not funny. You're not funny. I don't want to hear that again. I hope she's not in here right now listening to that. Queen's going to tell her, you believe what Prince Magnum actually said. Just removing any possible jagged edges. I don't want to slice my hand on it. I keep saying I'm going to actually do a practical joke on Queen and act like I cut myself working on this thing. She keeps saying I'm gonna slap the crap out of you. Hey, Queen. Oh! Oh, you got a joke for me, Kevin? All right, I'm watching the chat. Yeah, I know you can hear me. I don't know. Pedal grind. Man, that would probably be a big help right about now. Just, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, real quick. I got a new angle grinder that we're going to be using on Project Spirit before you know it. So for those of you in the gaming community who like to grind, we have a new angle grinder. Kevin John. Oh my goodness. Listen to us. We're getting out of hand. Getting out of hand here. Well, I guess if I was working on the new handle for this thing, I'd be whittling my wood. Bad. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Meowdred, you'll be happy to know I was actually just sitting there talking about the fact that that I got a new angle grinder. So for those of you in the gaming community who like to grind, we got a new angle grinder. I don't know. Why is it tapered at both ends? Gavin John. Oh, shoot. Oh, my gosh. We're having too much fun tonight. I haven't heard that one in years. Oh, my gosh. Now that you said that. Holy crap, Batman, I'm constipated. Here, Robin, try the bat enema. Oh, Batman, I don't like the bat enema. Enema's shaped like a bat wing, and it hurts. I guess that's better than the other one I'll tell occasionally. Better than the other one I'll tell occasionally. Holy inebriation, Batman, you're awfully drunk. Robin, you sure do have a purty mouth. Right now, everyone's eyebrows just took permanent residence in their hairline. What's going on, Harrison? What was that? What was that? I think somebody was laughing so hard they accidentally deleted a comment. Check that out. Look at that. It's going along nicely, isn't it? Edge is cleaning up. Looks good. Well, shit. Everybody's laughing so hard. This is what it's all about. Man, these are the streams I live for, where we have this much fun. It's good to see you, Harrison. We're just in here, working on an axe head. We're having a good time. We're joking and cutting up. Telling some pretty perverse stuff. Well, I don't know. What did it say? Well, I appreciate that, Harrison. Meow. Love it. Queen's gonna lose it. Oh my God. I can't wait to see what the I can't wait to see what this is coming. What tomorrow's live stream is going to be like. Oh my gosh. Sober Talk's going to be interesting. Told you. Told you. Everybody's laughing so hard. This is the type of live streams I like. A little bit of shop talk. You know? Nothing's off limits at this point. Except that one time I was drunk, but we don't need to talk about that. Prince Magnum, you're in recovery. There were several times that you were drunk. Yeah, I know. But we won't talk about this one time. This one time, you know? It's good to see you, Harrison. Real quick, since I'm doing all this filing, again, since I'm doing all this filing and everything, cleaning this thing up, I just want you to know, I think I'm really good at filing, and again, should try my hand at being a secretary. Did the joke outside of the office this time. Yeah, I told you we got a lot of woods in over here. Again, for those of you who've got an axe to grind, the puns are strong with this one. That's cleaning up nice, isn't it? Look at that. That's something. Well, Queen, the way we've been going tonight, go ahead and say it. Working on it, working on a video, I bet, or working up to. Oh my goodness. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that turning out nice? It's starting to look like something again. That's what's up. Hey, Queen. Oh! There you go. Okay. Doing some off the grid stuff, I'm assuming. Queen's always getting on to me about not getting hurt. Awesome. Nothing wrong with that. I'm always picking on Queen. I'm surprised that woman has not reached through. See, I'm just misunderstood. Queen, just imagine what Princess Faye puts up with when the camera is off and you all don't get to see. There you go. Oh, Queen always teases me. She's always picking back, and I'm always giving her grief. If you want to see something funny, you ought to go over to our buddy's channel, Gamer Ian, BRFC. I instigated it, but just look up his video about when in doubt, whip it out. Yeah, Queen's in that video. Funniest thing you'll ever hear. I turned around in the middle of the video and said, remember, when in doubt, whip it out. And what Queen said next was too funny, and I'm so glad he posted that. Yes. What'd you miss? Well, for those of you who have an axe to grind, we've been out here doing some filing, so evidently I'm good at being a secretary because I've been doing some filing. Along with that, I'm doing some sanding and some filing. And let's see. We got a new angle grinder. So for those of you in the gaming community who like to grind, so that's definitely on the plate. For those of you who have not had the chance, go check out our boy Viable Solutions. Video games, all sorts of amazing stuff. Absolutely fantastic guy. You guys love him. Love him. There you go. There you go. Get them links out there. That's how we find y'all. Hey, Queen. Yeah, and we're being bad because we're good at it. Hey, Queen. Oh! Anyhow. Yes. Yes, I have. Long time ago. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And again, we just have a good time when we're here. We have a great time. Probably more fun than we should. Especially in the makeup live streams where y'all get to meet your favorite hostess, Cinnamon. I've been told that Queen Bee will sit there and laugh. Okay. Thank you. Poochie, welcome to the live. Good to see you. Those who don't know, Poochie's a great, another one of the greatest Sonnies you'd ever meet. Just an amazing story. I love her to pieces. Love Poochie. She's great. You know. But yep, just cleaning up an old accent for those of you who got an axe to grind. Again, I'm gonna run that joke into the ground with these streams. Real quick, I think we've gone about as far as I really feel comfortable going. So, because it's getting dark, I'm scared of the dark. Somebody hold me. May I ask you a question? That's great. I love that joke. That's a good joke. Really? What would the neighbors say? Poor Queen. Oh my goodness. We have been off the chain crazy here. Should have been an off the chain episode. No, it wasn't. But it was close to those jokes. Poor Queen is probably blushing right now. I can't believe you said that. Yes, you can. One of us here is getting yourself into trouble. Okay. For those of you who missed out earlier, this is my project car. My 1975 Ford Maverick, better known as Project Spirit, the real star of the Prince Magnum channel. My wife and I work on her together. And she just, this old car, we love her to pieces. Everybody knows her. Everybody pretty well loves her. Or at least enjoys some great deal about her. So we'll be back to driving her to work tomorrow. We got the window semi-fixed. It'll at least roll down so far now. Mainly thing we got to worry about, there's a piece right in here that has broke off. And it's part of the actual track. So if you roll it down all the way and you're not careful, it'll slip out of track again. But we just got to figure out how to get a new one. And on these four-door Mavericks, that's not going to be easy. So, oh, now you're just being complicated. God. Here, how about I do this? Okay. But yeah, so that's where we're at on this. Oh. Okay. And for those of you, don't want to do this, it's getting late, so I don't want to mess around too much with old Spirit at this hour. But for those of you who love the classics. All righty, let me walk you through how this all goes together. This car requires 2 keys. There's the second key. The first key unlocks the steering wheel. The second key, you turn it to the on position, power comes on. And then the button next to that key starts up Project Spirit. For those who love the sounds of the 70s. Ooh, blue light, pretty. Love it. So she's back. She'll be fine. 3-speed manual transmission. Here, real quick. First gear. Second gear. Third gear. That's all you get. And there we are. Oh, how'd y'all like to hear the most annoying sound in the world? The most annoying sound in the world, I promise you. That is the most annoying sound in the world. Want to hear it again? Did you miss it? How about again? Right now, y'all are going, you freaking quit that! Stop that. We'll have to come out here and look at the old 6-cylinder. But, oh my gosh, yes. Yes, it does. So, there you have it. Poor Queen. Like, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. Kill him dead. Oh, man. Oh, here, real quick. It's mounted to the wall. Yep, green light. Got it mounted to the wall now. Okay. Let's go real quick. For those of you who were talking about this earlier, green lights in the bedroom for my eyes. I have a transmission in my office. Here's the saw that we did not that long ago. There's the saw. And no red light. Okay, and there is one of the hammers that we did. So, and somewhere, Princess Faye I'm scared of the dark. Somebody hold me. And somewhere in this mess, Princess Faye has her hammer out. Smasher. But she's been using it, which is a good thing. All right. So what y'all think? Hey, that's my project car. Believe it or not. Right. That's what's up. Welcome, Star Creature. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the Prince Magnum channel. I don't know if I've ever seen you before, but welcome, welcome, welcome. Make yourself right at home. Get to know everybody, both white and blue. Everybody here, we're all friends. Okay? Just make yourself right at home. I would be very angry. I've been working hard on that car. I love that car. That's my baby. My wife bought me that car. And I've been working on it for about 5 years. It's come a long ways. It's a good car. It's not the greatest car, but it's slowly becoming one of the greatest cars you could ask for. You know what I mean? Put a lot of time and effort into it, you know? But it's a good car. So we come a long ways with our axe head just in one stream. Oh, now you stop that. V, you've been every time we do a cooking live stream, he's always on me. And he won't stop. Green. Yeah, a lot of our people in here, they're content creators, good people. And I love all of them. Everyone here is just good people. But we have a good time, don't we? We've had a great time. Got quite a bit done on the axe head. And we still got a hammer to finish up. We still got this one to finish up. We've got the bicycle project. We've got plenty to keep us busy for the rest of the summer at this rate. Oh, thank you, Meandred. Princess Faye got that for me for my birthday. For those that do not know, last week Friday, I turned a grand total of 41. Holy crap, guys, I'm getting old on y'all. You take care tonight, Kevin. Appreciate you being here. I'm glad you had a lot of laughs with us. And I'll tell Princess Faye you said hello. Yep. So we have a lot of fun in here. Now, hopefully, if my paycheck's big enough, it should be, we're going to clean up. We're going to get the paint for the bicycle project. We're going to finish that out, start putting it back together so I can start riding it. All the cooking I've been doing, I'm starting to pack on a little bit of weight, and that's not good for dear old Prince Magnum. Not at my age. That's no good. Oh, yeah, we all need a good laugh. I'll catch you later. Thanks for being here, Kevin. We're actually getting ready to wind it down for the night. Now, tomorrow is Sober Talk. Now, for those that are not familiar with Sober Talk is where I go live at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. 8 o'clock, it'll be 8 o'clock p.m. For those of you on the East Coast. And just figure up your hours as usual. For those of you over in the what is often referred to as the British Isles here in the United States, Ireland, Scotland, and England, it'll be about 1 a.m. you guys' time. We will be going live. Oh, V, you bust my chops regularly. For those that don't know, I met Viable Solutions in this one guy's stream, Choice's Games, and Choice really shouted me out. And he really helped me build my channel too. I met him around the time that I was just kind of looking at live streams, kind of getting to know people, and kind of starting the networking for my channel. And I met Viable Solutions in there, and he would razz Choice regularly in there too. So it was a nonstop thing. So I'm getting it too out of him. Wouldn't have it any other way. He's a good guy. He really is. He's a real good guy. Don't let him fool you. He's a really nice guy. And I've now just got a chance to hook up with him on Facebook, and which I'm starting to hook up with a lot of you. That's so funny. Oh shoot. V, what are you gonna do when the V8 goes into Project Spirit? Oh my gosh, you're gonna freak out. Cause I know how to make them things sound mean. Give me a V8, I can give you performance. That 6-cylinder doesn't do half bad though. But tomorrow will be a Sober Talk Live. Friday, we're going to do a grow stream. Friday will be a grow stream. I think we're going to do a grow stream. So for those of you who want to help grow your channel, or you want to be here to support the smaller creators, definitely get in here. I'm going to eventually put up a post between now and Friday, and it's going to be on a first come, first served basis. And basically, I'm going to take down a list of who put in. I want to be one of the first ones up. Basically, moderators, get ready to run your asses off. Okay, it's going to be one of those streams where we're going to be running hard, and we're going to try to help everyone hit a goal. Say you're sitting at 260, you want to get to 270, we're going to try to push for that and that sort of thing. So that's what it's going to be all about. We're going to do a growth stream. It's going to be the first one that I'll be doing under YouTube's new setup, but I think we'll do okay. Saturday, if Princess Faye permits, we will do a makeup live stream. Sexy Saturday will be on. That is if Princess Faye permits. That's up to her, though. Welcome back, Queen. I missed you. You were gone forever. I counted. And then Sunday, I have no idea yet. We haven't gotten that far. And remember the new schedule that we went down. Well, no, you've seen that. We're just chit-chatting, kind of talking about the week yet to come. Remember, tomorrow is going to be Sober Talk. Friday will be a grow stream. Yes, I can. I can count. I can count a lot. 1, 2. Oh shit! What comes after 2? You have to excuse me. I went to that school down there in Arlington. Oh my gosh! If you can't make jokes about yourself, who can you make jokes about? So that is the plan, as it stands right now. That's right. We're gonna do a big grow stream. So for those of you that want to help grow your channels, we're gonna put a community post that's gonna be on a first come, first served basis. So basically, you say, "Hey, I want to grow. I'm looking to grow. We'll basically look at your channel that day. When it goes down, I would look. Basically, I'm gonna be running a couple different devices, and we're just gonna grow as big as we can for everyone. And hopefully at the end of it all, that's right. And hopefully at the end of it all, everybody will have hit their goal. We're going to spend a little bit of time with everybody. We may even have to go live earlier than usual to make sure that we get everybody. So hopefully at the end of that stream, we will have as many people hitting their goals as possible. So hopefully we can get everyone. Welcome back, Supreme. Talking about Friday's grow stream. We're going to do a grow stream this Friday. Tomorrow is going to be none other than a Sober Talk and a grow stream Friday. If Princess Faye permits, she's around here someplace. She's been tormenting poor Taver. Our big cat, our big male cat. She's been tormenting him big time. Big time. I'm not kidding you. He's such a giant baby. Clean sober stream. Well, remember, if you remember a story that you'd like me to tell again, or a story that you would like to hear, an interesting story that you might like to hear, definitely when tomorrow gets here, we're gonna cover that. Okay. We're gonna cover that. And again, Saturday, if oh no, we ain't telling that one. No, no. That story gets me into trouble. And of course, you want some news story? Okay. I've got some new ones to tell you. Not told you yet. I got a bunch of stories from sobriety. Welcome back, Mikey G. So, Saturday, if all goes well, Saturday, we will do a makeup live, but that depends. Now, Queen, we already know your favorite story from Sober Talk. We know your favorite story. And don't tell me you don't like hearing it, because I know it's your favorite. Yep. So, that is, oh, here we go. So that is where we are at. So again, I have no idea beyond Saturday, Sunday, we might be back out here. Well, we'll be back on the, the project. No, it goes like this, V. Oh, no! Goes just like that. What did I used to drink? Crown Royal. That was my drink of choice. We'll get to all that later. So, beyond Saturday, I do not know yet fully, but we will be streaming Sunday and Monday. Tuesday, we take the day off so I can hang out with everybody in Tuesday Night Madness over on Gamer Ian's. You're such a goof, man. So, that's where we are. So that doesn't. The story about Tanya. That's your favorite story, Queen. Your favorite one's about Tanya. You like that story. That's your favorite. That's come a long ways. Hey, it's okay. It's an important part of my story, and I know it's your favorite. So we got this thing pretty well. We got a good jump on it. And one of the next streams, we're going to look at polishing this bad boy up, whether, depending on what's going on. Screw you. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm a storyteller. There's nothing wrong with that. Sober Man always told me I was a good storyteller. I remember telling that story for the first time, and he said, "I love the way you tell that story." He said it's a good story. I love you. Yeah, yeah. Of course I love you, brother. You're a good friend. Anyhow, and for those that do not know, we use this file regularly throughout this stream. So become good at filing must mean I should try my hand at being a secretary. Where's Sean? So That brings us to a good stopping point. We got a lot accomplished in the stream. We got a lot more yet to come through this week. So, you're all right. All right. So that brings us to that point where I get to say to all of you, get out there and work on a project. I don't care what it is, just do something with yourself. Remember, idle hands and a creative mind go together like oil and water. If you have a sweetheart, sweep them off their feet and do something special for them today. And as always, for every last one of you out there, if no one out there has told any of you that they love you today, Prince Magnum does. God bless you and have a happy 24. Thank you.